For those of you who don't know what the Master Chief Collection is, shame on you. But for those of you who do, I'll go ahead, or don't, I'll go ahead and rehash it. So it's Halo CE Anniversary, Halo 2 Anniversary, Halo 3, and Halo 4, all on one disc. That's not all though. You also get guaranteed access to the Halo 5 multiplayer beta, as well as the digital series Halo Nightfall. There's a lot of content on here, and it's a great price. And you know what the best thing is that when we sat down and started to think about how we wanted to make sure everyone could enjoy the content, we made it really simple. We wanted it to feel like a unified game, almost like one game containing all four together. And so as you can see, we just wanted it to be simple where you can just go in, select any game, and just start playing really quick and simple. And 3 button pushes, that's what you're doing. But we didn't want to have to require everyone to replay all of the levels to enjoy that individual mission that they may have remembered and loved. So what we did is we unlocked every single mission of every single game. So you can just go in right to the middle of any game and just play it. So for example, if you like Halo 1, you can go into, say, the Silent Cartographer and just start playing that level and just remember how fun that experience was for you. When we did that, that gave us an opportunity to do some pretty cool things that we call playlists. Playlists are curated playable experiences that allow you to play Halo in a different way than you've ever been able to play before. So, for example, Halo 2. Halo 2 actually had a playable character known as the Arbiter. Many of you probably remember this. Well, that playable character was dispersed throughout the game. So one level you might play as the Arbiter, the next you might play as Master Chief. In this scenario, you could actually go and play the Arbiter's journey and just play back to back to back all of the Arbiter levels. And you can get that very specific experience just for you. This gets even more interesting when you start taking this philosophy and apply it to all of the games. So here, for example, in the cross-game mission playlists, you can actually do something very unique, which is the Master Chief Saga. You can go from the very first level of Halo 1 and play it non-stop all the way to the end of Halo 4. That'd be an unbelievably long playable experience, like probably 70 hours, but I guarantee there's someone in this audience that's going to do it. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm excited for all the fans to sit down and enjoy this. So, you know what, obviously there's a lot more than just campaign to Halo, there's multiplayer. And when you take all 4 of these games and combine them, there's over 100 multiplayer maps to play from. So again, we wanted to make sure that it was really simple to use and play. And so right away you just jump right in and you figure out what game it is that you want. Isaac selected Team Slayer. It's going to actually group you and then put you into a cast your vote screen. And here, you'll get a choice of what game engine to play. Now it's random. We ended up with Halo 3, Halo 2, and then Halo 3 again. Looks like Halo 2 is probably going to be selected. Once it is, it's actually going to load up the original Halo 2 multiplayer game as it existed 10 years prior, and then you're going to actually play a multiplayer match from Halo 2. At the end of it, you'll get a post-game Carnage report, and then you'll jump right back into that cast your vote screen again and run through the process again. Now this allows you to actually enjoy all of the Halo multiplayer experiences and unified it in one single experience. It's a lot of fun. I'm excited for everyone to really enjoy it. But 10 years ago, November, Halo 2 is having a birthday, and we wanted to make sure that we did the same anniversary treatment for it that we did as for Halo 1. Now Halo 2 was very unique in that when it launched, it really defined multiplayer gaming on the Xbox Live console. So for us, it was really important that we gave the Halo 2 anniversary a special treatment as well. So we contacted Max Oberman, who was actually a lead multiplayer designer for Bungie at the time, and asked him to create an updated Halo 2 experience. And with that, his company, Certain Affinity, has also remastered 6 of the most nostalgic multiplayer maps. So that means there's a 5th multiplayer engine in that cast your vote screen. So there's an additional multiplayer experience there that no one has ever enjoyed, and now is the chance that you get to do it in the Master Chief Collection. But let's jump into the campaign. when we started thinking about Halo 2 Anniversary, we really started looking at what we did with Halo 1 Anniversary. And one of the things fans loved was Classic Mode. Now, Classic Mode is the ability to actually switch back and forth between old and new. And that works because we actually took the original game code that existed 10 years ago and we put 2 rendering engines on it. Now, with the original game code, we made sure to preserve all of those awesome game-feeling experiences that existed 10 years ago, and nothing's changed. So with dual wielding, which was introduced in Halo 2, it feels the same awesome experience that it did 10 years ago. So with Classic Mode, though, now we have our old rendering engine and our new rendering engine. And this is the new rendering engine, and this is what the next-gen awesomeness looks like. At any point in time, you hit the back button, and you see what it looked like 10 years ago. So this is what it looked like 10 years ago. And it's a pretty significant difference. And you can run throughout the whole game and just keep doing it. And what's fun about it is that if you remember Halo 1 Anniversary, that switch was actually somewhat slight. So you actually faded the black and then would reappear. Here it's instant. And that's because of the additional processing power of the Xbox One that we're able to take advantage of. But we didn't stop, of course, at just Classic Mode. We kept going, and one thing that we really love to do is add skulls to the game. Now, skulls are actually gameplay modifiers that allow everyone to sort of change how the game plays and feels. An example would be something called, like, Grunt Birthday Party is one of the more popular ones. And that is when you kill a grunt, you hear the sound of a children's birthday party, and you see streamers fly out of the grunt's head. So something like that, that's definitely in this game, and there's actually a lot more skulls as well, more than any other Halo game has ever had. Over 30 skulls have been included in this game. Also, we wanted to make sure that we did other things like take care of achievements. Everyone loves achievements, and with this game, you'll never get any more achievements. There's never been a game with more achievements than this one. There's 4,000 achievement points here, so that's a ton amount. So it's 1,000 per game. And what we've done is we've actually changed many of the achievements that existed so that you could actually be encouraged to play the game differently. As well as, an important component of the Halo franchise has always been story. So we wanted to make sure that we took advantage, for just Halo 2 alone, had nearly an hour worth of just cinematics. He died! Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I hope someone has that on film. We're going to make fun of Isaac for a long time. Good job. Yeah, it is on easy. So with cinematics, we really wanted to make sure that we treated them with a lot of respect, and we contacted Blur Studios. Now, Blur Studios has actually worked with the Halo franchise before. They did all of the Halo Wars cinematics, and it looks like a movie. They're very, very good. So they'll be working with us to redo all of these cinematics as well. And if you come to the panel at 10:15 tomorrow, you're going to get a really cool look at a lot of the work that's been going on for those cinematics. Additionally, when we think about story, one thing that we did with Halo 1 that everyone really loved is that we took the terminals within the game and we put videos into them. Now, terminals are hidden throughout each level of the game, and when you find one, you can actually unlock a video. And that video tells you a deeper story about the Halo franchise. Now, we actually have a little trailer here that's going to kind of give you an example of the type of videos that you'll see.
I have had many names in this long war. The human enthusiasm will destroy. In the Covenant, I was Supreme Commander. The prophets named me Arbiter. And your Master Chief calls me friend. How well do you know your friend? And what will you call me when you learn the truth of what I have done?
Yeah, that's a great example. So actually, the terminal story is going to really be focused on the Arbiter. And you're all going to learn a lot about the Arbiter in different ways, that just some different things that you didn't know before. And there's some great ties to Halo 5 in there as well. Well, thanks everyone for coming to check out the game. Launches November 11th. We got a great panel to give you a lot more details tomorrow at 10:15. Come check it out. Thanks.